Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon, and welcome to Knowledge Talks. A weekly entertainment and knowledge sharing program aired live specifically to share with you topics that contribute knowledge to the society. Every week, Knowledge Talks hosts and invites guests that are experts, professionals, and leaders from the field locally that bring wealth of knowledge to you. Knowledge Talks also highlights and promotes talent in the country that contribute knowledge and success to the nation. This program, ladies and gentlemen, is a weekly session that I will have with you every Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. I'm your host, Tariq Barwani, along with our studio engineer, DJ Saleh, for an hour bringing you free knowledge at your doorsteps on Oman Radio FM 90.4. Today, we have a very, very interesting guest. And before we start our session today, let me play one of the singles to you and then invite guest here to share with you about his success journey.
Just
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tariq Al Barwani along with our studio engineer DJ Saleh with you here live today on Oman Radio FM 90.4. The Omani artist, songwriter and singer that hit #1 spot internationally twice on MTV and was also featured at Oman Asian Beach Game 2010 closing ceremony is my guest this week on Knowledge Talks. Who is he? Sham, that is he. Sham, Hisham Al Maskry, also known as Sham, has been featured in a number of cover magazines here in Muscat about his music videos and also performing on stage with some of the most influential names in the music industry today. He has secured deals with America's top publisher, TMG Publishing, and continues to make strides in the music industry. Sham is a rapper, Sham is a singer, Sham is also a songwriter, and yes, he is Omani with an international brand already. What would it take to be an artist and musician in Oman? What are the challenges, the future, and the aspects of life you wish to know about this industry is what Sham will share with us this week, along with his top singles and album. Before the music break, you heard one of the interesting and one of the famous and the popular album that has hit over a million hits online, and that is Morning Light. And you are going to listen to some of his music as well today, and he will be sharing with you how will you be able to listen to other of his singles. Sam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you doing today?
It's nice to be here, Tariq. It's nice to be here again with you.
It's always a pleasure. You know, Sham, sitting beside you right now here, I feel the power and the energy of the musicians, you know?
Positive energy.
Yeah, all the positive. Whenever I sit close to you, whenever I see you, and whenever I see the great thing that you are doing, and the achievement you've done is mashallah.
And I appreciate the support from your side. You know, you had me on an interview here before, and we spoke about it when it was coming out, the album and that. Yeah. And it's always good to be back here. I appreciate the support and the things you're doing with Knowledge Oman.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that greatly. Sham, I know about you. A lot of people know about you, but there are very few people I know that would also love to know about you. Why? Is because when I posted about you on the social media, a lot of people send me private messages and are telling me, wow, we didn't know about an artist that is there internationally. He's a Omani. Wow, we've listened to the music online via the YouTube and we've loved it. Okay. I loved it too, Sham.
Appreciate that.
And now, would you please share a bit about your profile?
Okay. My name is Sham. That's what I go as an artist. My real name is Hisham Al Maskry. I've started recording and doing music from a very long time ago. I was in Malaysia for a while. I started working with the biggest producers in Malaysia, doing songs out there, and then moved on from there. We got #1 on the radio in Malaysia, so it was good news. It was a good feedback for me for the first time actually, but it was with one of the biggest producers in Malaysia. His name is Yasin.
Okay.
He came with me for the Asian Beach Games. He helped me write the song for the Asian Beach Games, and he was here with his wife and kid when they came. And from there on, then I moved to London for a while. I was in London. I was performing across clubs in London. Then came back to Dubai. Met one of the best producers that I know out there, not even just in Dubai, in the world actually, and I only record with him, Sal, S-A-L, Sal Productions. Met him, we went into the studio, recorded a song called Naughty Boy. From there on, we hit it on the radios, we got positive feedback, it went to #1 on Radio 1 with DJ Bliss. Then from there on, we recorded an album, finished the album, released it, got positive feedback. We had a video clip, what was one and only in the beginning. That's the one we did. It was the first video shot in Dubai. And then we just moved on. I met Munam Zawawi. He started backing me, told me go forward for the next album. That's what he told me about Morning Light. That's what we shot it. And then took it from there. We did the second album. Secured the deal with the help of Munam, you know, and we worked out in LA. I went to LA. I stayed in LA for a while, hustled my way through, met interesting people. Then got the album out in LA actually. We just released the album and it's doing very well. I'm very happy.
MashaAllah. That's fantastic. That's very, very...
it's a long journey, Tariq. It's a long journey. You know, a lot of people think it's easy to do this. It takes dedication. It takes hard work. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of your energy. I've been driving up to Dubai and back for the past 4 years, nearly every week from Sunday to Thursday, just going and coming back all the time. And just working on this album, working on video clips, networking with people, you know.
Yeah. So it's you started singing 4 years. That's what I understand, right? Since 4 years ago.
No, I started a long time ago. This is 4 years where we started. I joined forces with Manam Zawawi, and that's when we said we'll do this album for America and that. And so we took it slow with singles. One and Only just came out then, so we were promoting that at the time. And then after that, we recorded the album. It took a year and a half to record the album, with different kind of people, different producers coming into the studio with different sounds. Then went back to Sal, recorded the album, went to America and launched it. This has been 4 years of us just for the new album.
Wow.
And the single that came out before that.
Okay, so you are launching all these in America, is that right?
In America, we're launching it. But I mean, when you say America, it's the whole world right now, because there's no music stores right now, as you see. You know, it's Virgin that's left, and that will probably close down sometime soon. But I mean, it's online. So when you launch in America, you're launching all over the world, really.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people say, oh, launch in America, which is a good thing, but there's a lot of competition in America. I'd rather launch in Dubai if I had the chance and I had it my way, and just break out from Dubai or the Gulf or Oman.
Okay.
I mean, Dubai is known in America. When you say Dubai, they look at it in a different way. That's why I mentioned Dubai.
Okay.
But I'm proud to say I'm Omani, and I tell a lot of people, ask me, why do you mention Dubai and why do you say that? Because a lot of people know it. In Oman, when I mention Oman, and then like I had an interview on the radio in America, and the interviewer was asking me questions about I mentioned Oman, then he was asking questions about other things. Then he came back and said to me, tell me a little bit more about Yemen. He thinks Oman and Yemen are the same country.
Okay.
So they don't know, so you have to educate them a little bit and telling them where Oman is and things like that. But Dubai is what's known, so I have to mention that in order to mention Oman after that.
So you do promote Oman whenever you go there. That's good.
That's my main thing about this, is to promote and tell them about Oman. To me, it's the best country in the Gulf. It's the most beautiful country in the Gulf.
There you go, an Omani who goes across the world, and he's already an international brand, and he mentions Oman and promotes Oman. Why did you start in Malaysia? Any reason for having started?
I was studying in Malaysia. When I graduated here, I went to Malaysia first to study, you know, and that's where I got into the music, met interesting people. I went to the awards. They have the Music Anugerah Awards, they call it.
In Malaysia?
In Malaysia, yeah. And I went to that a while ago, actually. And I went to that first when I started. And I just got that feeling from, that was my first music, you know, watching the music awards on TV. You always want to be there, right? Even though this wasn't international, it was from Malaysia, but I still felt that feeling, you know, of seeing the whole thing and getting the feeling. And once you get a bit of that, you just...
Everything has a start in life.
Yeah, everything does have a start in life.
You mentioned twice the gentleman named Mun'am Al-Zawawi. Could you share a bit about him?
Yeah, Manam Zawawi, he's a successful businessman. I'm sure a lot of people know him out there. And he backed me. I went to Dubai. I've known Manam for about 16, 17 years now. We've been very good friends.
Okay.
I went to Dubai, and he was asking me about my music, and we sat down, we spoke, and he said, what's lacking for you to go internationally or to do something big and that? And he loves Oman. He's a big Omani supporter. You know, even though he lives in Dubai, he loves Oman.
So he's not Omani?
He's a patriot. He's Omani.
Okay.
He's always Omani.
Okay, he lives in Dubai?
Yeah.
Okay.
He lives in Dubai. And but he lives in Dubai at the moment. But I mean, he's a big patriot. He loves Oman. He loves supporting Omani talent and that. So he told me, let's take this to another level. It doesn't have to be just about you. Let's do it about Oman and about you. You know, that we take internationally, because more people know about you. They know about Oman. Yeah. So we did that, and he came in and he sponsored me and got me to where I need to be. You know, because in Oman it's hard to get sponsorship from people. You know.
Yeah.
So
which I want to go back to that sponsorship and how it is the challenge in Oman. Or just go one step back and say, when you were in Malaysia, were you studying about music?
No. Actually, I did business management. I went into marketing, actually, to know about, because I knew I wanted to do this music thing. Okay. So I studied marketing and how I'm going to market my own self and things like that. So that's what I did. And, I was studying, business management.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You see, he has a very, very good skills. He's a musician. He's a singer. He's a rapper. And what he did, he went and taken courses, which is into business management and specifically marketing, in order to use that knowledge to promote the kind of work that he's done. And you think it has been very helpful, right?
It's been very helpful. I've been doing a lot of my things on my own in the beginning, you know, and then Munam came in, we got a team behind us. But I'm still hands-on. I do everything myself. Everything goes by me before we do anything.
That's really good.
And but it helps. Education is the first thing you get it. And plus, you know, if the music doesn't work out, you always got to have something to fall back on, you know. That's what I advise anybody that wants to do anything in their talent. Take it as a hobby. do it as a hobby, and
like
if
that.
it takes off, it takes off. If it doesn't take off, at least you studied and you have something that you can fall back on.
Very good advice from Sham, my friend here, ladies and gentlemen. So you need to nurture your hobby, but you also need to work on your interpersonal skills and the career-led kind of education that are there. So in order for you to not fall back if your talent doesn't go through.
Exactly.
So what do you do other than singing and music? Is right now what you're doing is just singing and
I do other things, really. I'm doing other businesses with Manam Zawawi that I don't want to get into. We're doing different kind of things, but I'm focusing on the music, yes, but I'm also focusing on other things that I want to do in terms of business that me and Manam are getting into and that. So, but I don't want to talk about that right now. So,
do you think music as a career is a winning career? And if someone, let's say someone has a passion of singing, he or she is good. I'm sure many of the others who are listening from us on our program today have the talent as well, and they would like to become, Sham.
Yeah.
What is your advice about that?
My advice is take it slow, think about it, and go for it. But I mean, think about it carefully, because you might not see money for a while. Don't think you see what you see on MTV and you see these people balling, spending money and driving nice cars and things like that. It's not everything's on loan with that. It's definitely not theirs, and so
it takes hard work.
It takes hard work to see money coming back, and you might see, you might not see, it all depends on how well you do your sales, how well you do your shows. And now, people not selling that much. It's just all shows that you do. So it's not about the money, it's about the passion if you want to do it, and if you do it with your heart and with passion, money will come in later on. You just have to do it from your heart, though, not expect I'm doing it for the money to live that life. No, that's not how it works.
Excellent advice from Sham, which I would like to share and hope people will apply. If you're passionate about something, just work on it, and definitely one way or the other, inshallah
Follow your dream,
you will make it
believe
big.
in it.
Sham was passionate about music, and he is an international brand now. Let us take a quick break as we listen to one of his great, beautiful singles, and we'll revert back with our interview.
This is a song done by me and SG. He's a local artist with me, SG from Oman. This is one of the songs, Catch You.
Let us go.
Baby, don't you be afraid of love, 'cause I know you've been hurt before, and shout it, I've been hurt before. But girl, we gotta let that go and trust it now. We gon' make it through whatever, promise I'm gon' do you better, do you better.
Baby, don't you be afraid, 'cause I'm gon' be right there to catch you when you fall in love with me.
Baby, don't you be afraid, 'cause I'm gon' be right there to catch you when you fall in love with me.
I'ma be right there to catch ya. I'ma be the one to save ya. Girl, you know what I'm about. This real love and affection, I never let you go. My mind is telling me you're wholehearted, down to earth, full of love, body and soul. You're looking high in that red bikini. I wanna ride your Lamborghini. Now picture us wet, soaking in ocean water. I know love is hard, so let me be there for ya. Just say the word and I'ma make it happen. I see you round town, down, heart always broken. Come with me and shine, girl, don't let it be a battle. Let's rock like heavy metal, heavy metal.
Baby, don't you be afraid of love, 'cause I know you've been hurt before, and shout it, I've been hurt before. But girl, we gotta let that go and trust it now. We gon' make it through whatever, promise I'm gon' do you better, do you better.
Baby, don't you be afraid, 'cause I'm gon' be right there to catch you when you fall in love with me.
Baby, don't you be afraid, 'cause I'm gon' be right there to catch you when you fall in love with me.
Hey girls, rolling with me. I welcome you to my city. If I start with a fat lie, makes me doing things risky. Now don't you be afraid. You're with the man that who's made. I'm built to it, but born to it. Them flags that I have raised. Upbringing you is no option. Impressing is my objective. Down peace you bring, gotta afford to win. We living up for this moment. Your blood all in my veins. I let it rain, no man. We wanna die and celebrating. Caught up in your lane. Use a fully loaded clip. Damn, shorty, I can't handle that. You were in my circle, therefore we want it fast. Sitting on top, giving you props. Busting them out, we hop in the club and connecting them dots.
'Cause I know you've been hurt before, and shout it, I've been hurt before. But girl, we gotta let that go and trust it now. We gon' make it through whatever, promise I'm gon' do you better, do you better.
Baby, don't you
fall in love with me.
Interesting interview today we have with Sham, an international Omani singer, with us here today at Knowledge Talks. Sham, one of the things that I wanted to know is that you have mentioned that you've worked with international producers. Could you and singers as well? Could you share some of them?
I've worked with, I've done shows with Black Street, who were my heroes back in the day. I used to listen a lot to Black Street, Akon, Sean Paul, Jay Sean, Neo, Loon, Lloyd.
Okay.
Quite a few of them. K Young, actually, who's been to Oman quite a few times. And I worked with those on stage and things like that, perform with them. But working on my album with producers, I worked with Quincy Jones, actually, Michael Jackson's producer. Who,
wow.
Yeah, he listened to 3 of my songs and he just in the studio and he heard and he just told me what to correct.
Okay.
He's old right now, he doesn't listen, but he just told me, why don't you change this into this? And one of the songs on my album, he actually asked me to mention Michael in one of the places, which I did.
Okay.
And I had Michael in there, yeah. So.
And which song was that?
The song that came out with the video clip that we did, Celestial Goddess.
Okay.
Celestial Goddess, and that was a song that we did, and I mentioned Michael, and there's a bit of Michael's moves in that song, actually, you know, like kind of things, which is good.
Okay, tell me one thing. I saw you have a lot of interesting videos that are available online.
Yeah.
What does it take to create a video? What does it cost? What is the process like?
You gotta be ready mentally for that video clip, because I think about it. I don't sleep before the video clip. You gotta think about it a lot, and then you have to get the right people to do the video clip. You have to trust the director and the way he's going. I direct when I'm when we're shooting the video clip. I do get involved and tell him, because when I write a song, I do think about how the video is gonna go when I'm writing that song and how I want the video to go. Maybe we have different ideas later on with the director and that, but you just have to work with him and see how you can come to a common goal and see how the video is going to be. So it takes a lot, really, you know. It takes preparation, then you go on. But right now what I've noticed is just go and do it, you know, because if you think about it too much, sometimes it backfires. So it's just go there, prepare a little bit and things, and just go on set. And because whatever you prepare, when you go on set to shoot the video, it's always going to change. It's never the same. It just changes, you know, wherever we are, how much time we have at that set, how much time we have for that scene, you know, how can we do it, you know, maybe I have a model that's shy in front of people, so we gotta, it's just, you have to go with it and just see how on set it's gonna be.
Okay, and how much does it cost approximately?
A good video is between 8 to 10,000 riyals, you know,
wow.
to shoot it, yeah, and you can go cheaper, you can go to 2,000-3,000 riyals also, but you're taking a risk on the director that you're gonna get, because the video clip that I just shot in New York was shot by a guy who was 19. And it's an amazing video. The way he shot it is called Miss You on YouTube, Sham Miss You. And it was shot in New York, and the way he shot it amazingly. And this guy's new. This was like his second video that he shot, but I took a risk.
Okay.
And I did it with him, and it turned out to be amazing.
Fantastic.
It depends on the talent.
And what's the return on investment?
The return on investment is you're promoting yourself out there. Then you can't launch an album without having a video clip, because visual speaks more than when you listen to it. So, you know, you just have to launch the video, then launch the album, and see how it goes with sales after that. But it's nothing to do with the video getting sales back. But you get royalties from MTV and things like that. You get royalties on that.
Okay.
And every time it's played on the radio in America or in Europe, you get royalties on that too. They play it on a commercial, you get royalties on that. Everything, you know.
Okay.
So that's how it goes with that. But a video clip its purpose is not to make money. Its purpose is to promote what you're doing.
Okay. Okay.
So people go, okay, let me check this guy out.
Okay.
You know,
that's very, very nice. Now, and what about local producers?
Local producers who I've worked with? Or yeah. Okay, I've worked with. There's one guy that is very talented in Oman. It's a shame he's not doing anything right now. Ali Lamri. Okay. If he's out there and he hears me, I want him to know that he's got talent. He's got a lot of talent, but he stopped producing. He's a good songwriter. He's a good producer. And him and Sal combined, these are the only two people I'd work with. It's Ali Lamri and Sal, actually, because Ali's got an amazing vision. He knows how to make, and he studied in audio engineering, and you know, and he knows how to arrange music and make it sound pop and make it sound cool. So yeah, Ali Lamri is one of the guys that I've worked with as a producer in Oman back in the day. He actually helped me a lot, and he wrote one of the songs that I did actually. Dream, it's called Dream. He wrote that, nice. I recorded and came out with that song. But one of the artists that I work with over here is SG.
Okay.
SG Salim Ghalib. He's one of the most talented artists out here, and he's just going to get signed to Manam Zawawi soon. Actually, we're going to sign him to Manam Zawawi right now, which our group, Feel Good Music is what we call it. And he's going to be signed to us hopefully, and we're gonna bring him out. I wanna expose him to the world. He's got a lot of talent. He's a good songwriter. He's a good rapper. He's a good performer. He's a good MC. He's got the package.
Ali Al-Amri and SG, I wish you all the very best, guys. I'm sure you guys are listening. If you're not listening, we wish you the very, very best.
I hope so.
That's really, really nice. How many singles and albums do you have so far?
I have 2 albums, I have 4 singles, I have 5 video clips. So my dream was to have 1 video clip and 1 song. That's it. But look at it now. It escalates if you push for it and and just go for it. It takes time, I haven't been working for 4 years, I've been doing this music, I've been doing other businesses on the side, so I haven't had a real job. So you got to put a lot of energy into this. You got to travel a lot, and I've been traveling. Like this summer I traveled to 7 countries. Just
wow.
I performed in south of France. We left from Sardinia. It's just traveling all over.
You get paid for all these,
yeah, of course.
Okay.
You get paid
that's
for these.
nice.
Yeah, I met Akon. I did a show with over here. I met him in south of France. I did the show before him. Then he came on after me.
Okay.
It was amazing. I saw Sean Paul out there. It's good to connect with these guys again. And when I'm proud to be Oman and proud to say from, but when you say from Dubai, they give you a different feel to it. They want to come to Dubai. The music is not America anymore. It's a tough market in America. So if you break out from Dubai and get it out there, everyone Googles Dubai every day. A lot of people Google, so they're gonna come across you somehow. So it's a good way to do it. And then when they ask me, I just tell them I'm from Oman, because people ask me, are you from Dubai? I say, no, I'm definitely from Oman, but Dubai is where the base is, where I'm coming out from, because Oman is not ready for that. I don't know, in my opinion, right now yet.
What would it take for Oman to be ready?
It needs a lot to change. It needs you need a lot of support from the radios, like your kind of support, and we're getting it right now. But we need more support. We need more. They say local talent, they're gonna help local talent. They do, and I appreciate that. But we need to be played as much as, or even maybe more than the European songs or westernized songs or whatever they play, because I don't know, man. A lot of people, in my opinion, and I say this, a lot of people over here, like on the radios and whatever, they always listen to music, and as soon as they know you're local, they downgrade it straight away. Even though you're doing well in America, and a lot of producers out there love your music and whatever, but over here they think because you're local, maybe it's not good enough. But we could be better than those people outside. It's just we're doing it in a different way. And people have to, that's what it's going to take, is people's mind changing and thinking, okay, these guys can do it. They're doing it outside. It always takes one drop in order for a flood to come down. So you need to, they need to embrace it, help support from Orido, support from different, from different companies that are out here that are doing things, support, just like Al Habsi's out there. Nobody knew about Oman before in football, because Al Habsi went to play football in England. Everyone knows about Oman. A lot of people know about Oman now.
Yeah, so that's
and it's the same thing with my music, is what I'm trying to do. Is get people to know where Oman is.
Yeah. Before I want to get more talk about the challenges that is facing Oman and these companies that are out there. Whether why are they not sponsoring or sponsoring? We're gonna take a quick music break to play another music from Sham.
Without you really got me wishing that you were by my side, but now I'm all alone, so forget my pride, girl. I mean, the time we spent together was better than any girl I've ever had. I mean it, that's why I've been calling to tell you that. I know a comparison is not what you really expect, but we never had secrets, so why start yet? I know I put studio before you sometimes. Maybe that wasn't okay, maybe I shouldn't have gone away, but don't they say a man is always too late to explain? I don't know, maybe that's just me. I mean, I heard it somewhere, true love never runs smoothly, and happiness is a pursuit like that Will Smith movie. Baby, I would love to talk, cause you're my life support.
so long. And I just don't think I can carry on, so I started.
Hello? You still there?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Every night I resort to the bottle for confidence. The text or ring your phone and just sit there breathing the distance. I feel like half the man that I used to be. Do you only see half the woman that you used to be? Look, I'm crazy in love. You are my obsession. What I thought I wanted in someone, you surpassed my perception. Now I'm kicking myself, wishing that I cherished it. Thoughts messing up my mind like she's moving on a better thing. Yeah. Do you feel special? Do you feel like every man in your life is essential? Do you cover up your pain, late night sessions with your girlfriends and let them fill you up with false confidence? Do you feel like me, sometime wanting to call? Do you feel like if you rise again you'll fall? Maybe you should take a leap of faith with me. Take my hand and let us lead the way.
I swear. I swear.
Inshallah, let's hope after. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and that was a single from Sham. Sham, can you tell us about the single that we just
The
played?
single's called Miss You. This is the one we shot in New York just recently to launch the album with. It's called Sham Miss You. It's got that old school kind of feel to it, you know, that Motown, old school with the vocals. It's just one of those songs, you know, that everyone goes through. Miss you, you know, whenever you break up with someone, you kind of miss them, and you know. So that was a song for that.
Anyway, who's your role model, by the way?
In music?
Yeah. I like that, by the way. I've noticed many people when I ask them, who's your role model, they pick one name. But you said in music, so you sure you have in every
I have in everything, of course.
Yeah, so in music then?
In music, I mean, it's a cliche to say, but it's Michael Jackson that I grew up on.
Michael Jackson.
Of course, man. I grew up on that guy. You know, I love his music. I love everything about him. But
Okay.
everyone, Tupac, Biggie, R. Kelly, you know, it goes way back to those people that I grew up on, that I like. And listening to them made me want to, you know, do music, pursue music because I love the sounds.
Yeah.
My father used to play a lot of old records at home. I used to listen to those and get into those. I love the instruments. I love everything about music. I try to stop and I just can't.
Can you sing a song now?
I can rap a song.
Can you rap a song?
I can rap something about Oman.
Please do.
Okay, straight off the plane, you feel the love in the air, the love that's so rare yet real, so there. Look at this place, it's like no other. Different people, different cultures coming together, respecting one another. It's how it should be. Come for yourself and see what I see. I'm blinded by the lights, amazed by the sights. Oman, truly Arabia, we're reaching for new heights.
That's original. That's what I call original. You see,
That's what's up.
You got an inborn skill, man. And can you assess someone if someone sings? Can you say whether they're good singers or not, whether they can make it? They can go. You know, if someone has a talent in singing,
I
and
can.
he and she wants to get into the music.
I can see if they need improvement or they need to redo that whole song completely. But some people just need to be retouched, you know, like redone. Like when I do my songs, like there's a new EP that we're coming out with me and Salam Ghalib SG soon. We're recording it. We just recorded 2 songs the other day actually, and finished them. And we sit together and we plan how it should be, and you know, we know each other right by now, so we know how it goes. But if someone new comes in, you're gonna have to see if they're on our vibe or not on our vibe yet.
Okay,
You know
so
what
you
I
can
mean?
listen, you can say whether
you can say whether it's gonna go.
Let me try this. I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good.
Yeah.
Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. Am I good?
You're good.
Come on, you're bluffing,
a little
man.
bit of autotune might help, you know, or maybe attitude. You're a bit of attitude. We need autotune to come in.
So tell me one thing. So the DJ is just, you know, showing me thumbs down. He's just laughing at me.
We got Marcus
Oh
over there
God!
laughing
And
too.
Adam, come on, man, that's not good. I better stick to what I'm good at.
Yeah.
So tell me one thing. Music career in Oman. How do you see that? If someone is a musician, he
Okay.
or she is very, very good. Let's take your example. Do you see this to be something? In Oman, I'm not going international. Internationally, definitely you've done very, very well.
Okay.
And you've got a brand. Come on,
Thank you.
I listen to your music.
Appreciate that.
If you get me to
Really.
any other music, I'll throw them
I
down.
appreciate the love.
And you always, you know, I ask you, Sham, can you get me your CDs? And I
Yeah,
put them in the
you
car.
do, and I just gave you one.
Tell me about Oman now.
Okay, in Oman, if someone wants to do it, if they're good at Arabic, go for Arabic, I'd say. You know, don't go for English, because Oman is not ready right now for English kind of music. Not many people in high places that we need listen to English music, listen to Arabic. That's why I have one song on my album that I have an Arabic singer on the chorus, and I rap in the verse. It's gonna take a bit of time for Oman to develop and support this kind of talent. But if I'm gonna do Arabic personally, why would I go internationally then? Because no one out internationally are going to listen to Arabic. They're not going to listen to it. And we want Oman. What am I doing this for? I want to promote Oman, right? And so I got to get through to these people in the West, you know, and it's through the English music. They're not going to listen to Arabic music, so it's English. So what I'm trying to do, if I want to do Arabic, I'd do Arabic, and I'd just stay in Oman and do Arabic on the Gulf. But I'm looking further than that. Everyone in the Gulf knows about Oman. I need to get people outside to know about Oman, and through English music is the way to get to them. It's not through Arabic music, because when they hear me, they go, "There's no way that we expected an Omani or a guy from Dubai or whatever from around that region to even come up with music like this."
Okay.
So to them, it's shocking, and they want to go and Google more about Oman, you know. And the way I promote it, it's just I go all out with it.
Okay, tell me one thing. What about the companies that are here? We've got big names in Oman, international companies here. Have you tried going to approach one of these companies to speak to them about it? You know, these companies, they sponsor a lot of athletes, sports people, and celebrities and all that.
Yeah, that comes back to, again, with the English music. You know, I don't know if they will sponsor. Like, I like to go to, I went to Norris when it was Norris, and nothing happened from there. I went to Ooredoo. Now I'd like to go to Ooredoo and see what they can do. But you need these people to sponsor you, to back you up, because the more they back you up, the more exposure they get too. You know, it helps in that kind of situation. You need, I want Oman Air will help, and they definitely, I'm in talks with them, and they've been supporting. I love that about Oman Air. They're very supportive about new talent, and we were talking about putting my album online and things like that. On their, on their in-flight entertainment systems and that, and so I'm talking with them right now to see, but they're big support. But we need things like that, like I see Ahmed Al Harthi, he gets sponsored by Oman Bank, which is very good for him, and I appreciate what he's doing. He's doing a good job to promote Oman, and things like that. But why is it just in sports, and why is it not in music? Why don't musicians get the same thing? You never know. And I'm not just talking about music. I'm talking about someone talented in basketball, someone talented in tennis, someone talented in football or whatever. We should have, what I would like to create and see is, or not create, but I like the government to create, is an association where they take talented people and just invest money in that one talented person in football or in tennis or whatever, and expose him to the world, with that one, put money into him, because it's going to come back to the country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The more you invest in them, the more people know about this person. They're going to know about Oman. So this is what we need, something like that,
Yeah. Hopefully
hopefully they'll sponsor. It might take time. It might not be my time. It might be somebody else's time when it comes in. It might be SG when he comes out with his album. It might be somebody else that they're ready to do that. And I don't care who it is, but as long as there's one person that goes out there and they sponsor him and they go out there, because it takes a lot to get a private investor. They will not do it. I got Manam Zawawi, thank God. Yeah. Because he's an old friend of mine. He believes in my music. He's a fan of my music. So he likes that. So he sponsored me. But not everyone's going to do that.
So it's important to have someone who's going to sponsor you, or an organization, in order to succeed in the music industry. Is that right?
It's all about money. I mean, I'd say, music is 20%. No matter how good the album is. The album could be the best album in the world, but it's only 20%. 80% is the marketing. There's no point of having the best album in the world in your laptop. You need to get it out there. You need people to know it.
With the advent of the internet and social media that is out there today, couldn't one utilize that medium to promote their audios, the music and videos?
Of course, and that's what I tell people. You don't need a record label anymore. You can do it yourself online. You just have to promote yourself and get out there. But then again, also promotion costs money. Internet costs money. You can do it on Facebook and that. You can get a few 100,000 followers or whatever, but you need to have someone that backs you, that's going to spend money on the marketing, that's going to get you out there and recognize where other people take you on and expose you even more, but you need to get to that stage.
Okay, one of the listeners just sent me a message and asking, bro, please ask the softwares for mixing for amateurs.
For MHS?
Bro, please ask the software for mixing for anyone who wants to learn.
Okay, I mean, a lot of people land on Fruity Loops, but that's out right now. I'd say go on Cubase, Pro Tools, definitely one of the best. Pro Tools is the best that most studios in America use, is Pro Tools.
Is it free tool?
It's free. I mean, you can download it for free, and then you're gonna have to download the cracks with it. But I mean, buy it. It's not even that expensive, and you get a lot of things with it. And you can, I'd say go with whatever's comfortable for you. Pro Tools is for Mac.
Pro Tools is called, right?
Cubase, yeah, Pro Tools. Cubase is for Windows, and they have it for Mac. They have it for both right now, but I'd say go with what you're comfortable with, what you can do. You know, you don't want to complicate things, but...
There you go. It is Pro Tools. That's the tool that you need to find in order to do this, the mixing.
Music.
We're going to take a quick break before we continue our show today.
It's another one. Yeah. Sham. Productions. Let's go.
Let's celebrate all night, 'cause the feeling's right and you're right from the side. I feel alive tonight, wanna hold you so tight till the morning light. And I'm with you, baby, there's nowhere else I'd rather be. And yes, it's true, baby, I'm falling for you, yeah, yeah. I want you here, want you here, want you here, here. Girl, I need you here, you got me falling for you, for you.
But I don't know what's happened to me.
You got me running to you, to you.
But I don't know what's happened to me.
You got me singing for you, for you.
But I don't know what's happened to me.
I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling.
Yeah. Okay. I'm feeding off your vibe, feeling positive. Girl, come on, let's ride in the moments how we live. We gonna celebrate, act like we on our first date. I wanna dance, hold you close and treat you like a lady. They say I'm falling, how deep can I go? If love is what I'm feeling, I'm in too deep for sure. You got me out of my mind, some say that it's a sign. I don't care, all I know is I'm yours and you're mine. Girl, I want you here, want you here, want you here, here. Girl, I need you here, need you here, 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 here.
You got me falling for you, for you.
But I don't know what's happened to me.
You got me running to you, to you.
But I don't know what's happened to me.
You got me singing.
Fallen, that was the name of the music that we just played, and that was from Sham himself. Sham, tell us about this music.
Okay, this song is with my producer Sal, actually. He sings. My producer sings too. So that was a song that we did with Sal. It was a positive song. I brought that beat from the States back with me. Sal couldn't wait to jump on that beat, so he did it, and we did it together.
Okay, oh,
It's
that's
an
nice.
amazing
That's
song.
nice.
It's a positive, happy, feel-good song. We're going to shoot the video clip for that soon.
Okay,
Here
so-
in Oman, actually.
Wow, you're gonna shoot it here in Oman, huh?
That's where we want to shoot it, yeah.
Okay, and when would that be?
Probably next month. We're just waiting. I mean, the weather's getting better right now, so we're going to shoot it next month, hopefully, over here.
Oh, amazing.
And then I'm
amazing.
shooting a video with SG soon over here, too.
Oh, that's nice.
I want to start shooting in Oman. We got a beautiful country.
Oh, that's good. This it's a way to promote Oman as well. And now there you go. The sponsors, you know, they should not miss the opportunity.
No, definitely.
Okay, now where Sham, we heard about you, about the great things that you've done, and we also have heard about all the great things. We have a call, by the way, on air. Can we pick up the calls? Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, this is Madni.
Hi, Madni. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. I like what you're doing and what you're doing for Oman.
Appreciate that.
Because I'm doing the same thing that you're doing,
Nice.
except that I'm an artist. I paint.
Very good. I think I know you. Yeah, I've heard about you. I know you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Very.
I've taken the same path as you. If you are local, it's going to be difficult. You can demand. You are treated as a local, but I chose to go international.
Exactly.
And I can say, alhamdulillah, things have worked out good.
That's what you need to do sometime. I mean, I know you have the love for your country, but, you know, sometimes you just have to go outside if you're not accepted over here sometimes. You just have to move on.
I'm glad to say that at least recently I had Alicia Keys acquired one of my artworks. So
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's big. That's congratulations. You know, it's very good to hear people like that doing that.
Yeah, well, that was good.
Yeah.
Hope one day maybe we can connect.
For sure.
If you don't mind, can I...
something for you.
If you don't mind, can we know who's on the line? We know the great artists we have in our line.
Medni Al-Bakri?
Yeah.
Medni
No,
Al-Bakri,
that's
yeah.
not the one.
Yeah. No?
That's his brother.
Okay. Okay.
It's close. He didn't go too far, you know.
Yeah. I think you know my father.
Yeah.
Hamoud Maskry, yeah.
Yeah, you're down the street from me.
Okay, yes, of course.
MashaAllah, I see all the artists know each other, you know.
They do. It's one
That's
connection
great.
here in Oman. It's amazing, yes.
There you go. So all the artists can create one hub of one big connection, you know, and you can make great strides, I'm sure,
Amazing
inshallah.
paintings you got, Uncle. Amazing paintings.
Well, I'm glad what you're doing.
Thank
and
you.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
All right. Well,
Keep it up.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can call in 2460-2058. Sham is with me here live today. That's 2460-2058. If you have any questions, Sham is here and he will be more than pleased to answer to your questions. Now, Sham, you have great musics. You have great videos. Now tell me, how can people find you and how can they find your albums and musics as well?
Okay, you can add me on Facebook, Sham Official, one word. I'm on Facebook on Sham Official. But if you want to find the new album and everything on the net, you can go. The new album's called Take Your Body Over. Sham, Take Your Body Over. You type that in, you can get it on iTunes, Spotify, you can get it everywhere. It's all over the net when they launched it. So that's where my Sham, Take Your Body Over. On Facebook, it's Sham Official. On the website, www.shamofficial.com.
That's great. Now, Sham, what is your next best thing now?
My next best thing is to work on this EP that we're coming out with soon. Me and SG, we already recorded 2 songs, and I can't wait for this one to come out. This is kind of what I'm feeling right now and what I want to do. So that's my next best thing right now.
That's nice. Anything you wish to share to our audience before our end of the program today?
Don't give up your dreams. You know, if you have something you want to follow, go ahead and do it. You know, believe in it, but you got to believe in it yourself before anybody else was going to believe in it. So just follow your heart and go for it. Don't let anybody else tell you you can't do it. Everybody can do it. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Trust me.
I love that. If Sham can do it, everyone can do it, ladies and gentlemen. Hisham, thank you very, very much for joining us today on Oman Radio FM 90.4 to share about your achievement and success in the music industry.
Really appreciate the love. Thank you very much for that, Tariq.
And I would like to take this opportunity to wish you the very best and success in all that you do, inshallah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our program for this week. I hope you all had an intriguing time with us. We're going to catch up again next week at 5:30 p.m. on Tuesday. Ma'as salama.
Ma'as salama, everybody.
Homicide, light it up.
Everything about I'm a killer. Pass the plate, eat it up like dinner. Pockets on swole, swagger winner. And my wrist is colder than the winter. Call me homicide. A killer. Call me homicide. A killer.
Girl, bend it over, take it to the floor. No doubt you a killer in the walk and the pose. H for her hotness, the whole club knows. She's sexy from her head all the way to her toes. On a real note, I like the way you glow. We can start calm before we get low. Your life's presidential, I treat it like gold. Diamond rollie on the wrist, swag like J-Lo. You are light like a fire on a candle. You're the one who make me wanna gamble. Body homicide, you my ride or die. Your boy Sham wanna know less certified.
Everything about I'm a killer. Pass the plate, eat it up like dinner. Pockets on swole, swagger winner. And my wrist is colder than the winter. Call me
down.
The look in your eyes got the club gone wild. I'm anxious to know, girl, what's your profile? After party at my crib's gon' pop all night. Dressed to impress, Louis and Prada. Loving your necklace, everything designer. Together we letting loose, it's so critical. We turned up in this and we getting physical. You a project, let me promote ya. So fly in every area. Take a deep breath, blow it out in the air. Let's lock it down, light it up like a flare.